Hey everybody. Um, Forgive me. I'm very tired. I was just woken from a dream, and it's a dream that I had a lot of urgency to share with everyone. I've been in a lot of prayer this morning with the Lord, and I've been hearing His voice. So I he let me know that I needed to share this with you with urgency, and the weird was a dream one, so just warning you. Um, I wrote it all down. I've had no preparation for this. He wanted me to make this video right now, so I'm making it. Uh, so I'm just gonna get started. Love you all. Hope this helps. Um, in the dream, there was no light. It was night and stormy. We were a lot surrounded by ocean. It was kind of like we were on these islands and we was building this building. Um, all of a sudden, everyone that was working on this building was completely laid off. We saw this piece of paper and everyone's name was on it. Everyone was like, "What is going on?" It kind of like didn't make a whole lot of sense to us. Um, when we started to leave the island, all of a sudden, like we were surrounded by sharks, and uh, it was like they were moving around in unison. Um, they were targeting people and like trying to kill them and things like that. Um, yeah, they were hunting and devouring people. Uh, the sharks were controlled by a person who seemed like a captain, like he was the captain of the island, and he was not a really good person at all, but he was in charge of everything. But he seemed like very powerful, very in control, had everything together. And anyways, I had showed up to work that day knowing that I was laid off. I'm like, I'm just going to show up to work and see what happens. So when I did, I heard this trumpet sound. And I was thinking to myself, oh, that's Jesus. We're about to leave. And I got really excited. Uh, let's see. Sorry, I did not have a lot of time to plan this at all. I've I've had urgency. I just wrote this down, and I was told not to delay, just to give this to you. So this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to be obedient and loyal to the Father. Um, so whenever I heard the trumpet, I was thinking that, and I was leaving, uh, and the captain came up to me, and I'm like, "Did you hear that? That's Jesus." And he's like, he told me he was Jesus. And I got to thinking, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Like I had a sick feeling in my stomach. And in this tent, he was forcing like this person down the shark's throat. It was horrible. It was like he was trying to like kill all of the employees and in some really sick ways. And anyways, uh I was thinking, yeah, there's no way this man is Jesus. Absolutely not. And all of a sudden there was a flash of light, and I was like taken away to this island, this other island, but it was like this beach setting. There was light, it was sunny, and it was beautiful. You could hear the waves. And then I saw this woman who was unloading groceries. And like I remember not having the feeling that I've never seen this woman in my life, but at the same time, it's like I know who this woman is. and she was unloading groceries. I think she was just going to take them somewhere where people could eat and stuff. And so I went over there and started helping her unload the groceries. And I was talking to her. She was very kind. And that's when I woke up and I was like, what in the world just happened? Right? Like having a dream like that's kind of weird, right? And so I started praying about it because I mean, well, right now it's 6:15, but I woke up at like about 30 minutes ago or so. Um, from this dream, I started praying. I'm like, is there any significance to this dream? And I started hearing his voice. And he said, uh, so I wrote down the dream, which is what I've been reading from. And uh, I started, I prayed for like the translation of the dream. Sometimes when dreams don't make sense to you, you want them translated. And so I started asking about the translation, and the building is the church that was being built. The people are the believers. The sharks are the ones who will persecute the believers. The captain is the man of perdition. The dark storm that we were constantly in on the island is the tribulation, and the trumpet of our going, and then the island is our chamber during the great tribulation. And the reason for the dream, uh, these are the last things that will take place before the rapture and the second coming of the Lord. Um, so And then he gave me urgency. So I'm thinking these things are probably going to happen pretty quick. I don't know a time or a day or anything like that. I mean, it could be now. It seems like it's pretty urgent. So the only thing that I could say is, make sure to, if people don't know who the Lord is, make sure to share the good news and share, and let people know that this man that's coming is this man of perdition is not going to be who you think he is. Everybody's going to love this man. Everybody's going to be uh, tricked by this man. He's going to be a huge deceiver, but everybody's going to love this man. And you have to realize that uh, he's going to come and he's going to try to fix everything. He is going to uh, be a very powerful individual in the world, but there's going to be like a shift, and we as believers will be persecuted for our faith, and it's gonna it's gonna shift. So anyways, that's all I got for you all. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go back to sleep. But I love you all, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you and God bless.